My name is Denzel, and I am the host of the Real Brothers Podcast.
My name is Dustin, and I am the host of the Real Brothers Podcast.
I'm Janae Ashley, and I am a co-host for Real Brothers Podcast.
What it's like being on a podcast, I would like to say is dope.
It's really hilarious, and you gotta expect the unexpected, honestly.
Being on a podcast is real fun. I get to share my point of view. I get to share some laughs. I really love being on this podcast. I think it's gonna be really great.
If I had to describe my dynamic on a podcast, I would say I'm head honcho. I'm the big dog. I'm the one they come to for the wise words, the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm like the David Ruffin of the group.
I feel like I bring a lot of fun to the table. Like, I bring a different dynamic, and I also am very open-minded. So my point of view, I see everyone's POV.
If I had to describe my co-host dynamics, they're probably usually on cloud nine, even if they're not, if you get what I'm saying.
Janae is like the annoying sister who me and her bicker, and Dustin's like the parent who's like, hey, guys, get it together, okay? And he keeps everything in order. So honestly, I think this is a well-oiled machine.
My favorite moment from the podcast, I would say, has to be, hands down, the episode where Denz and Janae tried gummies. That was a disaster, but it was hilarious.
My favorite moment from the podcast was episode 4. Honestly, we kind of opened up deep into like our past and honestly our trials and tribulations and the people that we are today. So for me, it was kind of like, this podcast is kind of like a journal and a diary that we can all tune into and write and look back at in life. So honestly, it's a little personal. It's a little bit of everything. So I really like this podcast.
What can you expect from this podcast? Laughter, relief, happiness, knowledge. Yo, come here for all your needs and wants. Wants and needs.
From the podcast, you can expect to learn more about how we look at life and where we see ourselves going in life. Also, you'll find out more of who we are, like our dynamic, who we are as individuals, and just having a good time together.
It's lit. It's everything. It's literally a little bit of everything. We talk about life, we talk about relationships, we talk about finances, we talk about adulting. Honestly, if you want some advice, turn to us.
I bring to the table the house. They bring the table. I got the house.
I bring my vibe. My vibe is definitely something that is worth people seeing and hearing, and I like to share who I am, and that's what I'm looking to do.
I think people should tune into this podcast to get to know us, to get to know things they don't already know. I said it before, to laugh and just be happy in life, you know? Why not learn and be happy and laugh all at the same time?
People should tune into the Real Brothers Podcast because honestly, we're brothers, we're keeping it real, we're family, and we're here and we're coming from a loving place, honestly. So hopefully people can tune in and just see our journey in terms of creating your own lane, being creators, being entrepreneurs, being a millennial, trying to figure out and navigate this world. So a lot of people can definitely learn from us, and we're learning from ourselves. So I would definitely say this is exactly why you should tune in. We're on the come up.
I think people should tune into this podcast because it's different. It's not too serious, it's not too silly. You get that nice balance. You can either listen to it in the morning on your way to work, you can listen to it during the middle of your day for a pick-me-up, or you can even listen to it before you go to bed for like a little nice laugh before you go to bed. Yeah,
so make sure you guys tune into the Real Brothers Podcast. It's coming real soon. It's here. You guys got to tune in. Make sure you click the link in our bio and subscribe to our channel because we're dropping episodes week after week, baby. Stay tuned.